Hey everyone, and welcome. In today's video I want to share with you some ideas on how you, the parent, can help your child feel good enough, create positive self-esteem. Parents are more capable of promoting their child's self-esteem than anyone else, and it's not really all that hard to do this. In fact, most of the time parents do it without even realizing that what they say to their children, how they treat their children, what they do to their children is having an impact on how their children feels about themselves or himself. A parent has a major influence on his child's self-esteem. Self-esteem is the collection of beliefs or feelings that we all have about ourselves. How we think about ourselves, either positively or negatively, influences our happiness, our attitudes, our behaviors, and success in life. And how we feel and see ourselves is the image, the beliefs we have created in our first years. If your child has positive self-esteem and feel confident in himself or herself, then the child is more likely to stand up for himself, to go for the things that he wants, that makes him happy, to stand up peer pressure. Whether you have a small child or a teenager, you influence how your child thinks and feels about himself. So, in order to encourage your child to build good self-esteem, to feel good enough, please keep these things that I'm about to share with you in mind when interacting with your child, when talking to your child. So, let's begin. Be empathetic. See the world through your child's eyes. Communicate with respect. Don't interrupt or put down. Accept and love your child for who he is, because this will allow your child to feel more secure in reaching out to others and learning how to solve problems. Give positive attention, lots of attention. A child feels loved when we spend time with the child. A child feels love when we spend one-to-one time with the child. And if your child wants to talk with you, wants to spend time with you, then turn off the television, turn off the phone, even the oven if necessary. When the child comes to you to talk with you, you stop whatever you are doing, because this will give the belief to your child that I'm worth it, I'm important. Give your child a chance to contribute with housework, with gardening. By doing so, this will communicate to the child your faith in his abilities and gives to your child a sense of responsibility. Treat mistakes as learning experiences. Children whose parents overreact to their mistakes, they avoid taking risks, and some of them end up blaming others for their problems, their mistakes. Let them solve problems and make decisions. Avoid telling your child all the time how to do it, what to do it. Instead, encourage your child to come up with his own ideas, his own solutions to his problems. Another thing is to don't let your child to have negative thoughts about himself. For example, if your child comes to you and says to you, I'm so stupid, I'm not good at math, you, the parent, need to address this negative attitude. And a good response might be, you're a very good student, or you're a good student. Math is just a subject that you need to spend more time on than others, and we can work on this together if you want. Please keep these suggestions in mind when spending time with your child, when talking with your child. How you interact with your child can encourage your child to think more positively or more negatively about himself or herself. And if you interact the way that I just shared with you, the ideas that I shared with you, if you put them into practice, you will see that your child's self-esteem will grow. Remember that your child rely on you for many of his or her beliefs. And you can show to your child that you love him unconditionally, that you believe in him, and by doing so, in return, the child will love himself and will believe more in himself. So please put these ideas into practice if you want your child to feel good about himself or herself. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video.